Welcome back to Inclusive Bites. I'm DJ with Inclusivology, an educational program designed to support your school community with all 9 essential elements of meaningful inclusion, because inclusion does not work unless you have all of the pieces. So one of the most important ways that children can learn is through play. So growing up, that's all we did as kids. We played in the woods, we played in the front yard, we played with more toys and more things than we knew what to do with, and we played with each other. And so all the time until our moms called us in, we played with every kid in the neighborhood because that's just what we did. So as kids, we even played in school. I know, shocker, right? We played at recess, we played in the classroom. So whether it was in the neighborhood or at school, play was how we made sense of the world. It's how we figured out our conflicts, how we created some of the best and most fabulous pillow forts around. I know I did that in my family room all the time. And so we learned through all of the play that we did. And of course, school is primarily the place where learning takes place, but learning does not start in school. So that's another conversation. But play starts long before you even get into the classroom, and learning starts before you get into the classroom. So Merriam-Webster, the dictionary, defines school as the institution of teaching of children. So that's not the best visual for learning, an institution, but so let's think about the teaching of children, or better yet, let's consider the learning of children, because that really is what's most important. Teaching, yes, but ultimately we want children to learn. And so the first way that children learn is through play. So play is going to form the foundation of literacy. It's going to give them opportunities for self-regulation and problem solving. It gives children a chance to work together, figure things out with cooperation and collaboratively work on something together, whether it's, building something with Legos or building a fort outside. It provides child-centered learning. So it gives kids an opportunity to start critical thinking skills and really dig deeper into something that they love. And it supports the development of their hands and their bodies. So their grip strength and their motor skills are ready to hold a pencil, hold a crayon whenever they are ready to do so. But play has to happen first. And so the list could go on and on and on about the importance of play and how children play. But one of the problems that we have now in education is we have these incredibly unrealistic educational standards. We're pushing kids too hard and too fast. And we're deciding at a very young age that children are already behind. How can you be behind when you're 5 years old if you weren't given the opportunity to play, learn through play, and develop the skills that you need in order then to move on to do the more academic, rigorous tasks that should be happening much later in school? So children are not meant to sit all day in that blue plastic chair or conform to walking in a line in the hallway. I've seen lots of teachers have a line of children and it's, marshmallows in your mouths and bunny tails. And so you've got kids walking around with like that with their hands behind their backs, which is so unnatural and feels a little like militaristic. So if you kind of take it back a little bit and think that play is one of those pieces that provides critical foundational skills, and without them, we're going to leave children with gaps in learning, deficits in processing. They're not going to know how to engage with their peers. We have to let children play. And so when you think about it, what's more important? Meeting standards with rigor all day long, being conformed to hold a pencil, conforming to what everyone else is doing, or do we want to start early and support, student-centered, child-centered learning and allowing them to develop naturally through play? So I hope, like me, you picked option number 2, because we want to be able to support them through natural child-centered development. So one of my favorite quotes is by Carl Orff, a musician and composer. And the quote is, "Since the beginning of time, children have not liked to study. They would much rather play, and if you have their interests at heart, you will let them learn while they play. They will find that what they have mastered is child's play." And it's so important as our society continues to evolve that we're engaging and growing children in the right way. We have to let them play. So for more information about that, you can head on over to my blog, which is on inclusivology.com/blog. Thank you for listening to this Inclusive Bite, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.